pouring on the glass. I tried to make the time go past. I pushed the heavy wooden door and dropped my purse upon the floor. I did not see you standing there with raindrops in your messy hair. I turned around and lost my grip. My latte did a little flip. I closed my eyes and waited for the heat, but you caught the cup before it hit my feet. Oh, it was sugar and steam, like a sudden sweet dream. You smiled at me and wiped the foam, and suddenly I felt at home. You have gentle hands and eyes of blue. I think I spilled my heart on you. Sugar and steam, you are nicer than you seem. You laughed and bought me one more cup. You told me not to hurry up. We sat down at the window seat, watching people on the street. I forgot the work I had to do. I only wanted to talk to you. The way you listen feels so rare, like you actually really care. The clock is ticking on the wall, but I do not care about it at all. My clumsy hands made a mistake, but this is a chance I have to take. Oh, it was sugar and steam, like a sudden sweet dream. You smiled at me and wiped the foam, and suddenly I felt at home. You have gentle hands and eyes of blue. I think I spilled my heart on you. Sugar and steam, you are nicer than you seem. They say that love is hard to find, but maybe love is just being kind. You handed me a napkin square and wrote your number down right there. Oh, it was sugar and steam, like a sudden sweet dream. You smiled at me and wiped the foam, and suddenly I felt at home. You have gentle hands and eyes of blue. I think I spilled my heart on you. Sugar and steam, you are nicer than you seem. Yeah, just sugar and steam. Best mistake I ever made. Sugar and steam. The chandelier is shining bright. It is a heavy gala night. Diamonds sparkle in the room, like flowers in a silver bloom. I stand alone beside the wall, feeling small inside the hall. I do not know a single soul. I lose a little self-control. Then the crowd begins to part, and something happens to my heart. You walking wearing black and white, saving me from this long night. The midnight tuxedo, you move like a hero. You ask me for a simple dance, and I fall into a trance. You hold my hand with so much grace, I cannot look away from your face. The music plays a bluesy rhyme, stopping all the hands of time. We we step out on the marble floor. I do not worry and you wear. You whisper softly in my ear, words that only I can hear. Yeah, you say I look like a queen, the prettiest sight you have seen. Your hand is warm upon my waist. My heart begins to pick up pace. The waiter passes with champagne. The waiter passes with champagne. But we are dancing through the pain of being lonely for so long. Now we are moving to the song of Midnight Tuxedo. You move like a hero. You ask me for a simple dance and I fall into a trance. You hold my hand with so much grace I cannot look away from your face. The music plays a blues rhyme, stopping all the hands of time. I came here feeling so alone, like a statue made of stone. But you melted down the ice with the smile that looks so nice. The midnight tuxedo. You move like a hero. You ask me for a simple dance and I fall into a trance. You hold my hand with so much grace I cannot look away from your face. The music plays a blues rhyme, stopping all the hands of time. Don't let go, just hold me close. The midnight tuxedo. The city lights are far behind. I came out here to clear my mind, pitching tents upon the ground with just the crickets making sound. I struggled with the heavy gear until I saw you standing there. You traveled from the other side with a smile you did not hide. You asked if I could use a hand, the kindest stranger in the land. You helped me build the fire and poured some coffee in my cup. Now there are sparks in the forest and sparks in my soul. We are watching the embers burning hot like coal underneath the pine trees tall. I think that I began to fall for the man who helped me with the flame, and I do not even know your name. We sat upon a fallen log, hidden by the evening fog. You told me stories of your life, cut an apple with your knife. You offered me a little slice. You treated me so calm and nice. The cold wind blew across the lake, but I was wide and full awake. Your jacket fell around my skin to keep the warmth held deep within. A gentleman out in the wood, I misunderstood that life could be good. Now there are sparks in the forest and sparks in my soul. We are watching the embers burning hot like coal underneath the pine trees tall. I think that I began to fall for the only to be found by someone with a gentle touch. I like you very, very much. Now there are sparks in the forest and sparks in my soul, watching the embers burning hot like coal underneath the pine trees tall. I think that I begin to fall for the man who helped me with the flame, and I do not even know your name. Sparks in the forest, burning bright. You hold me tight. Good night. The bonfire smoke is drifting high into the purple evening sky. The music plays a rhythmic beat. I feel the sand beneath my feet. I walked away to catch a breath, away from noise and all the rest. I did not see the driftwood log hidden in the evening fog. I stumbled down and scraped my knee right beside the deep blue sea. But then a hand reached out to hold a touch that felt so strong and bold. Now I have sand in my shoes and nothing left to lose. You help me stand up on the shore. I do not want to leave no more. You brush the sand off of my skin, and that is how the love begins, with ocean waves and skies of blue, and sand in my shoes with you. You asked me if I was okay in such a sweet and gentle way. You offered me your own flip-flops before the music ever stops. We walked along the waterline. Your hand fits perfectly in mine. The party noise is far away. I only want for us to stay. The moon is reflecting on the tide. Now I have you by my side. A clumsy fall turned into this, a moment waiting for a kiss. Now I have sand in my shoes and nothing left to lose. You help me stand up on the shore. I do not want to leave no more. You brush the sand off of my skin, and that is how the love begins, with ocean waves and skies of blue, and sand in my shoes with you. Summer nights can fade so fast, but I think this one is gonna last. You treat me like a precious pearl. I am the luckiest happy girl. Now I have sand in my shoes and nothing left to lose. You help me stand up on the shore. I do not want to leave no more. You brush the sand off of paper, old and new. I came inside to hide from view. The rain is beating on the street. I found a quiet, safe retreat. I was looking for a poetry book, searching in every little nook. I saw the tidal way up high, almost touching the painted sky. I stood upon my tiptoes tall and braced myself against the wall, but it was simply out of reach, like a star I could not besiege. Then you appeared beside the shelf. I could not reach it by myself. You are tall and you are kind. You knew exactly what to find. You pulled the book down with a smile and stayed with me for a little while. The top shelf was too high for me, but you brought love down perfectly. You dusted off the cover page. You look like someone pure and sage. You asked me who my author was and helped me just because we sat down in the leather chairs, ignoring all the world's affairs. You read a poem out loud to me with a voice like honey tea. The rain can fall gently down all over this sleepy town. I found a treasure in this place, reflected in your gentle face. Then you appeared beside the shelf. I could not reach it by myself. You are tall and you are kind. You knew exactly what to find. You pulled the book down with a smile and stayed with me for a little while. The top shelf was too high for me, but you brought love down perfectly. Stories written in the ink make you stop and make you think, but real life is better than the rhyme when you stepped in at the perfect time. Then you appeared beside the shelf. I could not reach it by myself. You are tall and you are kind. You knew exactly what to find. You pulled the book down with a smile and stayed with me for a little while. The top shelf was too high for me, but you brought love down perfectly. Chapter 1 has just begun. The top shelf, just you and myself. Satin dress to see my friends say yes, oh yes. The ceremony was so sweet, but now my shoes are hurting my feet. I checked the card to find my seat, looking for something good to eat. I walked around the crowded room, seeing the bride and the happy groom. Of sparkling wine, I sat down with a heavy sigh, and then I caught your gentle eye. Hey, table number 5, you make me feel alive. You focused all your time on me. The band began to play a song. You said you waited all night long to ask a girl like me to dance, to take a little sudden chance. I took your hand and walked the floor. I do not want to sit no more. The cake is cut and the flowers thrown. I am glad I came alone, 'cause if I brought someone new, I never would have met with you. Hey, 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 oh. Table number 5, you make me feel alive. I did not have a date tonight, but everything turned out alright. Yeah, you pulled the chair out for me, as polite as you can be. We are strangers at a wedding feast, but my lonely feeling ceased at table number 5. Oh, yeah, They say weddings make you cry, but I have a twinkle in my eye. The best man made a funny speech, but you are the one inside my reach. Hey, hey, hey. Table number 5, hey, you make me feel alive. Hey, I did not have a date tonight, but everything turned out alright. Yeah, you pulled the chair out for me, as polite as you can be. We are strangers at a wedding feast, but my lonely feeling ceased at table number 5. Yeah, table number 5. I am so glad I arrived. Yeah, table number 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. I need some milk and a loaf of bread. I have a messy bun upon my head, pushing the car with a squeaky wheel, trying to find a dinner meal. I turned the corner way too fast, hoping the shopping trip would last. I crashed right into a stack of cans right in front of a gentleman. The peaches rolled across the tile. I felt so foolish for a while. I covered my face with my hands, the clumsiest girl in all the land. Oh, down on aisle number 4, my groceries are on the floor, but you are laughing, picking them up. You put a smile in my empty cup. You did not yell or walk away. You simply asked snow is falling on the wing. I cannot fly or do a thing. The speaker says we are delayed. Another hour, I'm afraid. My phone is dead and black as night. I have no power and no light. I slump down in the plastic chair, pulling at my messy hair. I looked around for a place to charge. The crowd was angry and so large, but you moved your bag aside with nothing but a smile to hide. At gate 22, I found a view, not of the sky or the plains outside, but of a man with his arms open wide. You shared your outlet and your time, turned a bad day into a rhyme. We are grounded, but my heart takes flight in the middle of this snowy night. You bought 2 coffees from the stand and placed one gently in my hand. We talked about where we are from, ignoring all the airport hum. You gave your jacket when I was cold, a story that is often told, but feels so different when it is real. Wait for the heart to start to heal. The storm is clearing in the air, but I really do not even care if we stay here for another day, as long as you don't go away. Gate 22, I found a view, not of the sky or the plains outside, but of a man with his arms open wide. You shared your outlet and your time, turned a bad day into a rhyme. We are grounded, but my heart takes flight in the middle of this snowy night. They call our road aboard the plane. I hope I see you once again. You checked my seat and swapped with me so we could sit in company. Smell of the dirt and the rain takes away all of my stress and my pain. I walked in to buy a bouquet to brighten up my lonely day. I looked at the lilies and ferns, so many distinct twists and turns. I pricked my finger on a thorn, wishing that I was never born. A drop of red upon my hand, I did not think or understand until you stepped out from the back with chased away all of the gray and the gloom. Paper wrap roses are distinct and true, but the prettiest flower is you. You told me which water to use and gave me some plant food to choose. You carried the heavy clay pot and showed me the very best spot. Your hands are rough from the earth, but gentle and full of good mirth. I came here to buy a green plant, but now my heart begins to chant. I paid for the flowers and leaves, wearing my heart on my sleeves. You walked me out to the street, making my day so complete. Paper wrap roses and a bandage for me. You treated my finger so delicately. You work with the soil and you work with the bloom. You chased away all of the gray and the gloom. Paper wrap roses are distinct and true, but the prettiest flower is you. I will come back tomorrow at noon. I hope that it is not too soon to buy another simple vine and maybe ask you to be mine. Paper wrap roses and a bandage for me. You treated my finger so delicately. You work with the soil and you work with the bloom. You chased away all of the gray and the gloom. Paper wrap roses are distinct and true, but the prettiest flower is you. Paper wrap roses for me and for you. I took my puppy for a run underneath the morning sun. He saw a squirrel in the tree and pulled the rope right out of me. I chased him down across the grass, hoping that this phase would pass. He ran in circles round a bench, giving my poor arm a wrench. I tripped and fell upon the dirt, dust upon my clean white shirt. Then I felt a sudden tug, like a messy tangled hug. Our lines got crossed in a knot. Your hands were gentle on the road, giving me a little hope. You did not mind the chaotic scene, or that I caused a little scene. You asked me what my puppy's name, and said you were glad you came to the park this time of day to watch the happy dogs at play. The knots are tight and hard to lose, but I think that I would choose to stay tied up here with you underneath the sky of blue. Tangled leashes, tangled hearts, that is how the story starts. Your dog and mine are best of friends, looping round the odds and ends. I looked up to say sorry, but you were smiling down at me. We are stuck here for a little while, tangled leashes and a smile. Oh, maybe we should walk together in this lovely sunny weather, since our dogs have made the choice to listen to a happy voice. Tangled leashes, tangled hearts, that is how the story starts. Your dog and mine are best of friends, looping round the odds and ends. I looked up to say sorry, but you were smiling down at me. We are stuck here for a little while, tangled leashes and a smile. Don't untie the knot just yet, best friend I have ever met. Tangled leashes. The room is quiet and refined. I leave the noisy world behind. Colors splashed upon the wall. I walk alone inside the hall. Stop before a shade of blue, trying to see a different view. I tilted my head to the right, looking for a trick of light. I did not understand the art or the message in its heart. I felt a presence at my side, nowhere left for me to hide. You stood there looking at the paint, patient like a modern saint. The abstract frame, I do not know the painter's name, but you explained the shapes to me with such a sweet clarity. You saw the beauty in the mess and held me with my own distress. We are standing still in time, making sense of reason in a rhyme inside the abstract frame. You pointed out the hidden line and said the chaos looks just fine. You have a voice that is low and deep, waking emotions from their sleep. You did not laugh at what I said or the confusion in my head. You offered me your arm to hold, a gesture that is brave and bold. We walked to see the sculpture stand. You gently brushed against my hand. The gallery is closing soon underneath the afternoon, but I have found a masterpiece that brings my heart a sweet release. The abstract frame, I do not know the painter's name, but you explained the shapes to me with such a sweet clarity. You saw the beauty in the mess and helped me with my own distress. We are standing still in time, making sense of reason in a rhyme inside the abstract frame. Art is what you make of it, but you are the perfect fit, a portrait of a gentleman with a master plan. standing still in time, making sense of reason why I'm inside the abstract frame. Picture perfect, just us two. Touching the black velvet sky, the music thumps inside the room, chasing away the city gloom. I stepped out on the terrace edge, leaning on the concrete ledge. The wind is messing up my hair, I needed just a breath of air. The party was a little loud, I felt lost inside the crowd. I looked out at the streetlights glow, moving like a river flow. Then you stepped up beside of me, the view looks mighty fine, but you were looking straight at me, not at the urban history. You offered me a jacket coat, I felt a lump inside my throat. A gentleman amidst the noise, with such a calm and steady poise. We talked about our hopes and dreams underneath the moonlight beams. The people danced behind the glass, watching the hours slowly pass. But here the world is still and wide, with you standing by my side. City lights below, and the wind begins to blow. We are standing on the roof, I don't need any other proof that magic happens in the dark. You hit me like a sudden spark, far above the noisy street. You sweep me off my tired feet, with city lights below. Don't let us go back down to the busy, rushing town. Stay up here a little more above the concrete City lights below, and the wind begins to blow. We are standing on the roof, I don't need any other proof that magic happens in the dark. You hit me like a sudden spark, far above the noisy street. You sweep me off my tired feet, with city lights below. 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 City lights. It is Sunday night and I am here with a basket full of dirty gear. The machine is humming a noisy tune underneath the fluorescent moon. I pour the soap and close the door. I sat down on the tiled floor. hue, the lost red sock. You walked over with a dryer sheet. You looked so tidy and so neat. You offered me some quarters change. It did not feel weird or strange. You told me tricks to save the clothes and how the laundry process goes. We sat up on the washer top, waiting for the spin to stop. The rhythm of the tumbling drum, matching the way my heart did hum. The buzzer rang a loud alarm, but I was focused on your charm. Who knew that soap and water suds could blossom into flower buds? The lost red sock, it gave me such a shock. My shirts are ruined in the wash. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. But you were folding sheets nearby, and you heard my heavy sigh. You laughed and said, pink looks good on you, turning a gray day into a hue, the lost red sock. We folded towels side by side, with nothing left for us to hide. Matching pairs of socks and gloves, looking like a pair of loves. The lost red sock, it gave me such a shock. My shirts are ruined in the wash. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. But you were folding sheets nearby, and you heard my heavy sigh. You laughed and said, pink looks good on you, turning a gray day into a hue, the lost red sock. Pink shirts and a happy heart, best laundry day. I checked my watch and ran the stairs, past the people in the stairs, my suitcase dragging on the ground. I need to get out of this town. The whistle blows a warning sound. My ticket is nowhere to be found. I fumbled through my pocketbook with a frantic, nervous look. The conductor waved his yellow flag. I tripped over my heavy bag. I thought the train would leave me there, gasping for the smoky air. But a hand reached out from the door and pulled me up from the floor. On platform 3, you rescued me. The wheels began to roll and click. You moved so strong and very quick. You pulled me up inside the car. Now we are traveling fast and far. You saved my trip and saved my day in a gentlemanly way. On platform 3. On platform 3. We found a seat facing the glass, watching the green countryside pass. I caught my breath and looked at you. Your eyes are kind and honest too. You put my luggage on the rack. There is no way of turning back. You bought a coffee from the cart, and that is when you stole my heart. Sharing stories on the rail, like a classic fairy tale. The miles are flying underneath. I smile, showing all my teeth. I am glad I almost missed the ride, just to have you by my side. On platform 3, you rescued me. The wheels began to roll and click. You moved so strong and very quick. You pulled me up inside the car. Now we are traveling fast and far. You saved my trip and saved my day in a gentlemanly way. On platform 3, destination does not matter. Amidst the happy idle chatter, I would ride this train all night, as long as you are in my sight. On platform 3, you rescued me. The wheels began to roll and click. You moved so strong and very quick. You pulled me up inside the car. Now we are traveling fast and far. You saved my trip and saved my day in a gentlemanly way. for a morning feast. The line was long and moving slow. I had nowhere else to go. I stared into the glass display to start my happy holiday. I saw the treat I wanted most, better than simple buttered toast. There was only one left on the tray, sitting there in a golden way. I stepped up to place my buy, but you were also standing nigh. The last croissant is all I really want, but you were next in line to choose. I thought that I was born to lose, but you stepped back and bowed your head. You let me have the pastry bread, a gentleman with manners sweet. You gave away your morning treat, the last croissant. I felt my face turn rosy red. I cannot take your food, I said. You insisted with a grin, that is how the sparks begin. I said that we should split the prize. I saw a twinkle in your eyes. We sat down at a table small, near the ivy-covered wall, breaking bread and sharing crumbs. Listen to how my heart drums. The coffee steams between us two. I am sharing breakfast here with you. It tastes much better when it is shared with someone who has really cared. The last croissant is all I really want, but you were next in line to choose. I thought that I was born to lose, but you stepped back and bowed your head. You let me have the pastry bread, a gentleman with manners sweet. You gave away your morning treat, the last croissant. Sweet vanilla in the air, you pushed back a lock of hair. Sugar dust upon your lip, I take another coffee sip. The last croissant is all I really want, but you were next in line to choose. I thought that I was born to lose, but you stepped back and bowed your head. You let me have the pastry bread, a gentleman with manners sweet. You gave away your morning treat, the last croissant. Sweetest thing I ever knew, sharing crumbs with you. The last croissant.